Let me say this as a point and take it to the bank, whoever feels. Somebody is coming and talking about, oh, Nyabuase, I can come, I will be the one who will be serving you. I'm the good helper. A good helper, and talking about I'm the richest young boy in Migori County. Who told you so? If you think about you're so rich enough, why can't you go buy a parastatal in Nairobi? Go buy a parastatal, a house, a mega bungalow in Kisumu City, Eldoret Town, I talk about Mombasa City, Nairobi CBD. Go and buy a house if you find like you are so rich.
Guys, welcome back to my channel. I don't know if you know this guy. Yo. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
I don't know if you know this guy, guys. This guy, they dragged Matiko on the other day. He's not my friend at all. I have to keep distance. Yeah.
Good guys, my good family. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depending on the time zone that you're watching me. Guys, let me know where you're watching me from. Let me know what is the time that you're watching me from. And guys, take your time as I take mine to welcome you back to my channel. This is a new month, a new day. Guys, today is 1st November 2025. The year is just going down like this. And we are very happy of everything that we are doing. We are very happy, and we say thanks to the Lord for actually making things happen the way we wish things to happen. So thank you very much. Welcome back to my channel. My good name is Kamanja, and this is what I do best. I always speak from this village, and I always speak for the village. And I want to remind you that I'm always the foot on the ground. Yeah, I've been quiet for the last 2 days, guys. We've been having a lot of problems with the electricity. There is no power. Also in this this section of the village, there is no power completely. But thank God the power came back. Yes, it was, we had power last night at about midnight. So I have found it proper to come again and talk to you, my people. And again, I'm a very busy man. This is a holiday. I'm always in the field with my boys and everything. If I miss to be with these boys, I feel it's part of my responsibility that these boys should learn to be big people. These boys should learn to be mature at the end of the day. We are avoiding them from a lot of things, from a lot of society pressures. And that's why, for me, I am very proud of the time I take with them. I'm very proud and I'm very happy because, that's part of being blessed by God. But that is not what I wanted to tell you today, guys. I have a very good topic. I have a very good story to tell you. And actually, let me ask you, kindly watch this video from the start to the end. Watch the ads, you know how important they are. Guys, your support is wonderful. And, I always love your support. If there is somebody who loves your support, it's me, Kamanja. Because, your support is actually bringing food at the end of the day to my table. And, I depend on your support. And that's why I always ask God to protect you guys. Also, my Jamaican brothers, sisters, all those guys from the Caribbean, I hope you are all doing well. Huh? I told you the other day that these natural disasters are beyond human control. We cannot control them. But when it has happened, it has happened. I only want to wish and pray that you are all doing well from wherever you are watching me. So it's only the Caribbean. It's not only the Caribbean people. All the guys from US, UK, from wherever zone you are watching me, must know this, that I love you so much. And I'm very, very happy for your support. Guys, I want to tell you a million times thank you. A million times thank you. You guys, now welcome. Let us go direct to what I want to talk about. I've been talking about Davy Jnr. for so long. I've been talking about Gintu for so long. And guys, sometimes when things are not proper, we are always here to protect. We are always here to correct things so that, we are always moving towards the best direction. And that is what I think I'm doing. So there is a very big fight between Davy Jnr. and Gintu. Gintu is back. And Gintu is back. And Gintu is actually fighting Davy Jnr. Totally. I don't know if you guys, you've heard it, maybe from his videos and everything. The way he's talking about Davy Jnr. This is totally nonsense, totally jealousness, totally greed. People don't look on their side. They always look on other people's sides so that they get things to talk about. And I always ask these boys in the village, I always ask these young men in the village to actually, before they come out to show their bitterness, before they come out with their frowning faces, guys, let them know, let them think about this village first, because they always think about themselves. That's why they come here with very bitter faces. They want to bite, they want to beat people, they want to fight every now and then. This is totally unacceptable. And you know, guys, me, I don't see the reason. I don't see any problem with the Davy Jnr. Guys, if you have seen any problem with the Davy Jnr., come. There is my comment section. Come and comment there. But the truth is, Davy Jnr., what Davy Jnr. is doing totally is helping these people, most of from this Nyamwini village. This is where Davy Jnr. is now centered and is trying to change the lives of people. The lives of people that I told you. In the village, people like Gintu, people like Max One from Kenya, they think those guys are miserable. They are beyond help. So when they see Davy Jnr. struggling too much, helping them, they always think that Davy Jnr. is taking advantage of them. They always think that, you know, Davy Jnr. is always looking for these guys for views so that he enriches himself. And this to go to an extent with Gintu, to challenge Davy Jnr. If you have reached at your young age, go buy a parastatal somewhere. Go buy land somewhere. Go to the cities. Do this, do that. You know, that is that is no challenge. Guys, is this a challenge? That is not a challenge. There is no challenge there. This Gintu is trying to, and he has actually proving himself that he has forgotten that people have got priorities. We don't come here to announce our wealth. We don't come here to announce how rich we are. And I want to remind him that you are only rich when you reach out to other people, you help them. That is when you people say, oh, you know, this guy is wise, this guy is rich. When you become generous with what you have, when you become generous with your knowledge and everything, that is part of being rich. Money doesn't define how rich you are. And I've told me, I've never seen a video, I've never watched a video by Davy Jnr. where he claims he's the richest young boy around or young man around. That kind of pride I've never seen in him. But the truth, this guy is hardworking. This is what Gintu doesn't want to understand. This is what the rest in the village doesn't want to understand, that this young man, as much as he's very intelligent, he is also smart. He is also hardworking. Something that me, if actually it happens that I post 2 videos a day, that is when I say, oh, I've done much. But for this guy, somebody who can go even a whole day without eating, but he can post 4 videos a day. You know what 4 videos a day can pay? With such a kind of views that he gains. Gintu, are you seeing this? People are turning blind eyes on what we are supposed to see. People are turning blind on the realities that we are supposed to see and actually come out and appreciate. Me, I'm not here drumming support for like Davy Jnr. I'm not here to defend himself. I always remind you that we are not perfect. But where there is a tick, let us put a tick there. Where there is a wrong, let us say this is wrong. Like I'm going to say where actually Davy Jnr. is playing too low and he's actually looking at things happening. But for this thing, Gintu coming out and trying to tell him, guys, I want to tell you the truth. All these problems that Davy Jnr. is trying to do, and you know, things are coming out the way they are not supposed to come out. He's trying to help Matiko. Now Matiko has come back for, he wants a second chance. He wants to be forgiven so that the motorbike should be taken back to him. I totally disagree. Even if the sponsor is here, the sponsor should redirect his sponsorship to Matiko's son. This is Godfrey. That motorbike should be, if it is given to somebody who can generate, like do with it some work and generate income at the end of the day, that money should be actually directed to Godfrey, so that Godfrey should get that help on top of education and everything. But for Matiko, I think Matiko is beyond repair. Matiko is beyond control. Yeah, sometimes let us call a spade, and let us call, let us agree with the things. Let us agree with how things are happening. We cannot keep on helping one person from January to January. Matiko knows the weakness of Davy Jnr. And before I even tell you this weakness of Davy Jnr. and Matiko, how the likes of Matiko Mukami are looking at it, ask yourself, what Gintu always goes there, like every day in his fishbone, going there to go and fence and everything. Gintu is the person who is inciting these guys. Gintu is the person who is actually behind, is the force behind the likes of Matiko Mukami turning against Davy Jnr. and taking Davy Jnr. advantage over Davy Jnr. That, you know, Davy Jnr. is a kind of hearted man. Davy Jnr. will be looking at me and like say, who? Guys, why can't we help this guy for the last time? Davy Jnr. is not even realizing that, you know, some forces might be playing the same thing, the same opposition he met when he wanted to take Matiko to rehabilitation. Who was there? Gintu, Mogesi. Before even this Ernest went to collect Matiko from Nairobi. It is Mogesi who came out with Matiko's wives, I don't know, with the nudes and everything, in the company of who? Gintu. Remember those days? Davy Jnr. used to get a step out of Matiko's family. When he leaves, shortly he leaves, Gintu enters. So there is a very big competition with this Matiko thing. Gintu wants to get hold of Matiko. And Davy Jnr. wants to help Matiko. Gintu just wants to get Matiko, use him and dump him. That is how we know him. That is how he has been doing the boys around. Now he is on the forefront, calling them names. He is on the forefront, telling people how these guys are stupid. Telling his people that how the likes of Matiko, Murimi, Mukami, and everybody, how they are being used with the Davy Jnr. He is not trying to explain to people how Davy Jnr. is trying to change the lives of these guys. I saw him in another video saying that, you know, Davy Jnr.'s family are the people who are producing Jaggery. Jaggery, for your information, is brown sugar. What they refer to as brown sugar. They really don't know what brown sugar is. That thing they refer to as brown sugar, it's Jaggery. And I've told you, Jaggery has a lot of uses. Jaggery can be used as animal food. And maybe Mzee Ondari produces that majorly as an animal food. Most of the dairy cattle. Number two, Jaggery can be used in factories to manufacture biscuits when it is produced in large scale. Now, if the local people have discovered that this Jaggery can be also used to produce or to manufacture a local brew in the name of Changa, then we are not supposed to wrong Mzee Ondari or Davy Jnr.'s family, because they are the producers. And when they produce and sell, they don't want to ask the person who is buying what is going to use this thing for. I want to tell you, that is what people are not even understanding. That is what these guys are not even seeing. They are on here because they know if I talk badly about Mzee Ondari and Davy Jnr., people are going to cheer me up. And I told you, you know, these guys, these haters, these are the people who like felt at one point that Marwa was not benefiting them, or Marwa never wanted them to control them. So they went aside. They formed a rebellion. Now it was a revolution. They formed their own cocoon. And this cocoon, their foot soldiers are the likes of Gintu, Max One from Kenya, and the rest. And that's why these guys are not even relenting. They are always asking the likes of Gintu to go against this family, to come and attack this family when they want. So it's about to go down. And I want to tell you, resources, like from my own sources, the truth, and from my own discoveries, Gintu is the main person on the ground who actually planned for Matiko. Matiko was about to sell the motorcycle. Tell me, if he sold all the helmets, what was remaining? It was not to sell the key. It was to sell the whole motorcycle. I told you that. And these things, Gintu know about them. He knows everything that is happening there. Because he is always talking these guys. And now he's coming out telling us, I have no money, the court case, they want to bring me down using the court case. We never actually asked him to actually abuse this family. We never told him to cause chaos against this family so that he got himself in court. He thought he had money. And he knows that his sponsors can send money so that they bail him out, they get him, he can buy justice through his sponsors. And I want to tell whoever now that he's preparing himself. Yesterday he was in courts. He's now crying that, I'm spending a lot of money. I'm doing this. I am doing this. We never sent him there. The only thing we did, we came here and warned him, told him, guys, when karma is going to actually knock at your door, things are not going to be sweet on your side. But he gave us what? A deaf ear. He called us useless. He called us names. But now he's coming out telling his people that, you know what? This thing is actually draining me. I'm actually using money. Every time, I'm using money. Guys, how I wish these guys look at me and say, we forgive you. There is no forgiveness. Because you've stayed quiet and because you know that the drama pays, you've now come back. And the only person you want to attack is Davy Jnr. All your videos, you are directing all your attacks, all your missiles towards Davy Jnr. What is the problem with you and Davy Jnr? Davy Jnr is not blocking your way to be hardworking. Davy Jnr is not blocking your way to fortunes. Davy Jnr is becoming wise. Davy Jnr is becoming hardworking. So that, you feel jealous. When I hear Gintu calling Davy Jnr's car a second-hand vehicle, somebody who rides a motorcycle, somebody who wants to do this, like you have your own motorcycle. Nobody talks about your motorcycle. When you came to the village with your brother's vehicle, that Probox, nobody came out and said that Gintu's new baby, this Probox this is a cheap vehicle in the village. This is a cheap vehicle here in Kenya. Nobody. In fact, your supporters supported you. They never thought that we were cheating them. It was your vehicle. It was your elder brother's vehicle. That Probox. Nobody came and told you that this is somebody's, this is not yours. We don't actually come out to chest thump what we have. Let people come out and praise us. So the only hate where you get pained so much is when you see Davy Jnr with a very big following. People will love him. And we are always like, oh, guys, this is what we also wish for. Who can actually support us? Guys, we always ask, who can actually support us the way Davy Jnr is being supported? Yeah? We always ask for it. Just a bit. This thing is becoming like this. Yeah. So this character of you most of the time coming out and complaining of what other people have, you are supposed to be like looking at yourself and like, no. People have. Guys, people don't talk. The same way you've said, people with money don't talk. But kubali yaishe, like let it be. that this guy is above you. You cannot play his league. You cannot match him. And if you think insults can match Davy Jr.'s level, then keep on. But know that you are cooking yourself in a very hot frying pan. What you are doing totally is cooking yourself. You are throwing yourself, you are jumping from the frying pan direct to the fire. That is what you are doing. You are not realizing that, if I do this, I'm going to be like this, You send people to Mara's place to ask for amnesty. That peace progression failed. The courts are waiting for you. You are showing your frustrations here. You are now being frustrated. You want this? No, the court wants money. You feeling frustrated. And now, we know how you are activating donations. And this is how Gintu and the rest they want to activate donations through Davy Jr. Gintu wants to hit Davy Jr. hardly. Every day, he wants to talk about Davy Jr. He wants to call him names. Remember, there's a person who came with that name, Lady J. Now, he wants to start like, oh, Davy Jr., so that, when Davy Jr. is going to take a legal step against him, you know how it happens. You will see cameras zooming around. Oh, our brother has been arrested. They need 100,000 bail money. My brother, another person will come out who help the real G. Yeah, they need this money to bail him out. He wants money. That is how people want money. They only want to activate their money through, like, provocating others. He wants to provoke. He wants to provoke Davy Jr. Because now, let me tell you, what is the problem when Davy Jr. is helping Matiko? Where is the problem when Davy Jr. wants to help Murimi? Now, is it not Gintu is now coming? When Davy Jr. did away with Murimi, I even met Murimi the other day once. Hey, may I just want to go back to Davy Jr. I want to ask for forgiveness. Guys, if it is going to happen, I'm going to tell you. Because I met him and he told me, Mwalimu, I always watch you, but the truth is, I want to go back to Davy Jr. because I know how Davy Jr. was helping me. And I had reminded him, I told him, these guys are using you. The same way Gintu used him. And now Gintu is on the forefront calling Murimi names, telling how this family is a caste family, a family that wants to sell everything, a family that cannot be helped. But this is the one person who actually used Murimi for views. When Davy Jr. was struggling so hard to help Murimi to see that Murimi's life changes, they were there inciting Murimi against Davy Jr. They made sure that actually Murimi doesn't work with Davy Jr. They don't feel happy when they see another village man, another village boy being helped by Davy Jr. or getting help. The only thing, they want things onto their own circles. They want things that can benefit them. If that thing is not benefiting them, they run away. They want to call it names. They want to bring a lot of chaos so that, that support stops. Yeah, that is it. That is how they want it too. So, guys, I cannot call it a fight. This showdown that is almost going down, this is a stage of activating donations by Gintu. Gintu has come back. And he has come back very strong, according to his supporters. That the only thing he wants is to disrupt Davy Jr. completely. And with him, he thinks that, Davy Jr. does this for views. Davy Jr. is actually looking for this young man up and down, like, oh, Matiko, come, we shoot a video with you. There is no way you can tell me, if I've started a project, I'm going to actually stop that project just because people are telling me not to. The truth is, and let me tell you, I've told you, and I always tell you, that Davy Jr. is out trying to change the narrative that people brought on these platforms, that we do have people in the society that cannot, they're beyond support. But again, you know, people like Murimi, people like Mukami, people like Matiko, when David Jnr wanted to help Matiko, Gintu, its earnest was the forefront, saying, no, that is not a rehabilitation center that he has been taken to. Davy Jnr. as is using advantage of this and this. They never saw it. Until when these people, these haters went to Nairobi and brought him back. They ran there to make videos. Now they are very happy seeing Matiko going back to alcohol. They are not seeing that that is a precious life that we are losing in the village. Somebody's life is at the verge of being, but they are very happy. And Davy Jnr. is struggling somewhere, trying, like, how can I improve this man's life? And that's why me, I've said, Matiko is beyond support now. If Matiko wants to be forgiven, it is simple. Say you are forgiven. But don't actually give him what you want. He wants. Because he has known that Davy Jnr's people are kind. They don't get tired in helping. And I've asked, if they are willing to support Matiko, let them support Matiko's son, Godfrey. Matiko even doesn't realize that he has a son. He is actually treating his son like a ghost. He doesn't want to see his son. Matiko has sold everything the sponsors bought for him. He was at the verge of selling the motorcycle. Tell me, which kind of a person is this? Now, Gintu, go and try helping Matiko. Nobody's going to actually like tell you not to go there. Try your luck there. If you think Davy Jnr. is using Matiko for views, also go there. If you thought Davy Jnr. used Murimi for views, also let Murimi accompany you in wherever point you are going, so that you wait for us, or you wait for people to come and say, oh, you are using these guys for views. Remember, they are your village mates. You always call this family, the Ondari family, as aliens. They came from I don't know where. You wanted them to be evicted. You are telling them they are land grabbers and everything. Now, you being the son of the soil, you being the people who are directly related to these guys, what have you done? Tell me, what has this guy done? Nothing. These guys are here only to bring up drama. They are here to only like tell people, oh, this is what you want. You know, they want nothing apart from money. These are money-hungry creatures. These are people who are feeling entitled. You know, they feel like the village is theirs. Nobody is supposed to be helped in this village. They are the people who are supposed to be on the forefront helping others. And when you ask them for the help, they want to chase the thumb. Oh, look at there, I have done this. Look at this, I've done this. You know, they want kickbacks at the end of the day. And that's why you see even his projects are stalling. He is not completing these projects because he wants these projects to take a very long period so that, you know, he gets the money. He gets the money. That is what he wants. He wants to mint money from his own subscribers. I call them stupid and foolish subscribers because, you know, people support hate. These are village destroyers. They are village destroyers. Sure. And I want to tell you, these are village destroyers. Exactly. That is it. Guys, we are not here. You know, when you see haters coming around, when you see haters talking so much about something that we want to see it shining, you know properly that they want to destroy everything. They want to actually activate their own donations. It is their wish that they get hold of these sponsors and they get everything these sponsors want to help these people in that village. Me, there is no problem if you come out and start your own initiative, like you want nobody, you know, like my boy here, Gintu, tried, he is trying with this Jigga family, the people, these two guys, the Jigga family. You saw the other day, Gintu humiliating a pregnant woman misusing a heavily pregnant woman. And nobody came out and like told him, no, this is not good. You are humiliating this woman in public. You are touching her everywhere. What if it was Davy Jr. who touched that woman that way? Stories, from the big mouth to basket mouth, to everywhere. Stories. But for Gintu, the haters are seeing it. It is good. They enjoy seeing it. A heavily pregnant woman, somebody who needs help from this so-called Gintu. She's there being overworked. Mixing, ballast. Something even a full-grown man, something that needs strong men. But this is a heavily pregnant woman. And Gintu is actually humiliating this woman because this woman wants money. This is a vulnerable. For me, this is a vulnerable. I know her very well. This is a vulnerable. But Gintu wants her to work so that he pays him some how do we call? Yeah, some small money at the end of the day. But he is not looking at, Gintu has no respect to women. That is what you are supposed. He has no respect to women. No wonder he left his woman pregnant, and he actually is thinking like he has no woman at all. He thinks like he has no son coming or he has no daughter coming. So we never came out and condemned that act. But that one, because I've seen him doing this, I want to condemn him. Because that heavily pregnant lady, she's supposed to be given enough rest. Even if it is practice, she's supposed to practice on her own. Because I guess that is not her first child that she's carrying. But working there from dawn to dusk, featuring in Gintu's videos and without no help. You can go to that woman. I can go there. That woman has never been helped by Gintu at all. That woman has never received any support from Gintu, apart from maybe being paid from the work she does always. Yeah. Well, guys. That is it. Sometimes we are supposed to respect other human beings. Sometimes we are not supposed to be very selfish, like this, how Gintu is behaving. Very selfish. He wants things on his own. He feels like he's supposed to get all the support other people are getting. He's out here calling people names, rubbishing what people are doing. Imagine if it was Davy Jr. rubbishing his support for the Jiggers family, for doing this, for doing that. Guys, it was to be totally chaos. But now, he has the energy, he has the audacity, not knowing and forgetting that he is incapacitated. He cannot even reach Davy Jr.'s level. Guys, me, I'm not even, I don't want to argue in terms of I don't know this and this. The only thing I want to argue upon is knowledge. Well, let us impart knowledge on these guys so that they know this is their village. Sometimes we are going to leave this village and go back to where we came from. That's what they are forgetting. But they will be held responsible when this village breaks down into pieces. They are really enjoying the dramas. They are really enjoying the chaos. They are here always talking badly about others. And I'm always watching them, listening to them. And I'm actually seeing no future in these boys. As much as they are seeing themselves they are somewhere, as much as they are just thumping, they have this, they have that, the truth is, jealousy is going to bring them down. Hatred is going to kill them. These guys, they are going to remain bitter and bitter and bitter forever. And a peaceful mind is not a bitter mind. These guys will never find peace because they are always bitter. They always have grudges to settle. They want to revenge. They feel like everything, they are very selfish, egocentric. They want everything on their own. They don't mind about others. When they mind about others, it is they mind, what am I going to benefit if I collaborate with this one? The same way is working with Lucas the Traveler. Guys, the other day I met Lucas the Traveler, very drunk, hitting the ground with, how do you call, kicks, blows, hitting the ground with blows. Guys, a frustrated young man. Is Gintu not talking about him? Is Lucas the Traveler not a drunk? Is Oni Mayani not a smoker drunk? Is not a Nesta drunk? Is he not working with the drunk men, drunk boys, people who don't see their future? What is he doing to actually make them change? Is he taking any help to these young boys? Me, if I'm cheating, let Lucas the Traveler come here and tell us that, no, you never saw me. The way that guy was totally drunk, the way we see Murimi drunk, the way we see always Matiko drunk, that's how Lucas the Traveler was. But this guy was stressed. I don't know, he had a lot of disappointments and he's very much frustrated. He has tried to do this and that, you know. Me, when I look at these young boys, I feel like if they come to me, yes, we also have our own weaknesses. The same thing, I don't know what brought Murimi to me, and Murimi was like, oh, Mwalimu, I have been told you can do this. I told him, yes, but go make yourself change. Come. Me, I can advise you. Because Murimi, somebody who has gone past Form 4, he scored a good grade. Instead of him like being wasted by these haters, come we make videos, come and actually talk bad about Davy Jnr. I want to actually see if Murimi can be helped to be taken to even to a technical school, to a polytechnic, so that, you know, he gets some knowledge on becoming even a mason. Like he can get a certificate or a diploma. That is the help that Murimi is supposed to get. Murimi will never get help if he keeps on shooting videos with these miserable boys. I want to tell you the truth. The only way Murimi can be helped is to go back to Davy Jnr, ask for forgiveness. He has married, yes. Then if Alima will be coming back, that is his wife. But he must change first to see things becoming better on his side. That is something that, you know, these haters are not seeing. The only thing that they are seeing, Murimi, if I make a video with Murimi, I'll be garnering a lot of views, and Murimi is going to bring me thousands of money into my table. They are not thinking about Murimi's life. Exactly. They are not thinking about Murimi's life. They never thought of Matiko's life when Matiko was taken to a rehabilitation center, and they actually campaigned to bring him back so that he can continue drinking and living a miserable life. They are not even looking at Matiko's child, the child that now we are drumming support for. And I'm here asking Davy Jnr, if those sponsors are ready to support Matiko, let them support Matiko's son, Godfrey. This is my second time I'm talking about it, and I want it to happen. So I actually wish it to happen like that. So guys, keep on watching this video, keep on watching us. Your support is great. You know, you are the people that we depend on. You are the people that we actually depend on. Your support, not actually sending us money, you know. Yes, if you feel like, Kamanja, you are supposed to take a glass of water, like go take some juice. Me, I welcome such a kind of support. But the greatest support you guys are giving us, watching our videos, sharing us out, making sure that we grow together. Like now I'm asking you guys, watch my videos, take me to 3,000 subscribers. Subscribe if you are very new here. And I want to let all my new subscribers, I want to actually congratulate them. I want to say I am very thankful. I am very appreciative. This is your home, and I'm not going to actually disappoint you. Welcome home, a home that you've been missing. Yes, welcome, guys. I see I'm growing old. When I see some gray thing here, I feel like I'm now becoming more wise and older. You know, I'm growing old. I'm a father of a 15-year-old boy. You know, I'm old. I am old. So that is it, guys. Keep on watching us. Support us where possible. Support every person. Support positivity. and let this village, actually, we all cry for this village. We are fighting for a better Nyabwanse. We are not fighting another. We are not fighting people. We are fighting for a better Nyabwanse. And when we make such a kind of videos, we are reminding these guys to actually, we are reminding them that, you know, kindly change. Because you are shunning away a lot of support from this village. And before you start judging another person, judge the people. Judge yourself. The same way I've told Gintu. Before you start looking at who is working with Davy Jnr., look at the people you are walking around. Tell me who is truly using others. Who is misusing people. Tell me. Tell me how is Davy Jnr. is misusing Jote Fresh. You will tell me. You will find no reason. Tell me how Davy Jnr. is misusing brand vapor. You will find no explanation. Huh? Tell me how Davy Jnr. is misusing Matiko. No explanation. Misusing Mokami, no explanation. How he misused Murimi, there is no explanation. You will find always that this guy tried his best to change these people's lives. And you? What are you doing to change the people who are surrounding you? Lucas the Traveler. Ernesto. How do you call this guy? Only Mayani. Those are young boys. When I meet them, I feel like if they give me their ears, I should tell them what to do. These are guys who have, like, their minds are full of support. Like, I do this video, I get donations. I do this, I go again do this, I get donations. You know, people run to YouTube so that they get 2 sponsors. And they capture these sponsors purely so that they always get money. They don't want to better their lives. They really don't want, they are not thinking about tomorrow. And this is what I want you again to go and do. When you talk about Murimi being a drunk, remember Aneso is also another drunk. When you speak about Mayani, remember he's also another drunk. When you speak about, I don't know, Mukami and everybody, those guys who are selling land and everything, remember they are selling land under your armpits. You are there. What are you doing? Don't wait for something to happen so that you come here, start like crying, getting out your crocodile tears. You are not even seeing pity on these guys. You are laughing at them. I'm telling you the truth. Gintu is laughing at these guys. He is not sympathizing with them. He's laughing at them. And he wants the situation to continue so that this guy should always go to his home to kneel down on him and say, help us, the real G. Bro, let us unite for a better Nyabwanse. Jealousness, greed, hatred, envy will never take us anywhere. Let us support a brother to support another brother, to come with a better Nyabwanse. But these insults, abuses, manhandling, chest thumping, we are all going down. You like it or not, we are all going down. Now, guys, let me talk something about Mwita. I have seen so much of the comments in Davy Jnr's video about Mwita. Mwita is the husband to the dancing grandma. As much as the dancing grandma is getting a lot of help, myself, I'm seeing that the dancing grandma, to an extent, she is misusing Mwita. Guys, if I'm right, you can't come and tell me the truth. I'm right. Mwita used to be a watchman. We know that. But you see how the dancing grandma is actually carrying herself on Mwita. Mwita is up for something. Mwita's health. I was watching Mwita and I said, no, what is not happening to this old guy? Mwita needs some advice, some counseling. Mwita needs to be taken to a medical checkup. Mwita is not well. I don't know if the dancing grandma is overworking Mwita. You know, like, hapa ni kazi tu, hapa ni kazi tu. Mwita do this, Mwita do that. Mwita do this, Mwita do that. You know, then you might get that Mwita is not getting end rest. And that's why his health is deteriorating. And I want Davy Jnr to take his time so that, you know, if he goes to Mwita, let us know Mwita's problem. I like the dancing grandma. She's very much jovial. She's there, you know, I like her. But you know, mugala muue na haki umpe. Like, yes, I am saying in Swahili, mugala muue a haki yake umpe. Like, say something is good, but if it is wrong again, you let us not say that it is perfect everywhere. Maybe she is wrong. She is good, but she might be having some spots somewhere. Let us try to shun it away. Let us try to control this. We don't want to Mwita to be thrown. Maybe something that Mwita is being sent to, maybe the dancing grandma is using it. You don't know, you might not know. But you will only know this if Davy Jr. has time to go and talk to Mwita, so that, you know, at the end of the day, the people want to know what actually is eating up with Mwita. We also want to see Mwita doing fine. We want to see him jovial. We want to see him smiling. When something is sent to him, we want to see also him enjoying what is sent to him. We really don't want to see the dancing grandma is micromanaging Mwita. She's taking control over everything that Mwita has. You know, that one, Mwita is not feeling himself like a man. And this is, maybe Davy Jr. is overlooking this. Davy Jr. is not seeing this. So this is where Davy Jr. is supposed to go there and actually do what? Control. Let him go there and control. Another thing, these guys that are walking up and down with Matiko, I have told you this, the guy that Davy Jnr. is addressing on the first point of my video, this guy, these are the guys who are dragging up Matiko. These are the guys who dragged Matiko. And these are the guys that we feel are supposed to be brought together so that these guys should learn the implications of alcoholism. Davy Jr., as you've said, you are supposed to be far away from these guys. Avoid them. And don't struggle too much to help somebody who doesn't want to be helped. Don't struggle too much. Don't spend most of your time supporting somebody who is not appreciative, who doesn't want to pay like gratitude to the support he or she is getting. I asked you and I told you the other time, many people in this village need help. They need support. And a privilege once misused, it is withdrawn. As you withdraw Matiko's support, kindly redirect that support to his son, Godfrey. Godfrey needs that support. If there is somebody who needs that support, is Godfrey, Matiko's son. And Matiko, me, I am seeing a life. Very soon we might lose a life because Matiko is now taking advantage of Davy Jr. It's not Davy Jr. who is taking advantage over Matiko. It's Matiko now. Matiko has known Davy Jr. Like he knows Davy Jr. at his fingertips. He knows if I do this, Davy Jr. is going to be very harsh on me, but next day, Davy Jr. is going to come back and laugh with me together. You know, I'm going to ask, help me, and they are going to help me. You know, Davy Jr. is going to come here and say, let us help Matiko, and Matiko is going to find the help so that he gets money to run to the alcohol stores. No. Matiko is beyond support now. Enough is enough. He has been supported for so long. Now the sponsor should look at Matiko's son. If the sponsor helps, that great mom helps Matiko's son, then he is going to help Matiko. Because this son, we never like it when he grows up to see how do you call it? To see his father like that. You know, somebody's calling. Oh, that is it, guys. So Davy Jr. is supposed to actually like to ask and play help towards Matiko's son. And Davy Jr. should stay away from these guys because they have known him. Those guys in that village, Nyamwini, they have known him. And they are now taking advantage of the support, the sponsors. So before these sponsors come and try to help, this is my suggestion, this is my request to sponsors. Before you decide to support me fully, kindly take your time and gauge the kind of support I need. Let us not fall into supporting people blindly. And at the end of the day, these guys end up misusing your support or misusing this privilege you are giving them. So when you want, we have real vulnerables around. People who need the support and everything. Kindly, I'm asking all our sponsors to take time. Let them gauge the person who really needs the support. Other people want to be supported just to bring up some drama. People will find and enjoy that support. And when that support will be pulled off, they will come here, start making negative things about it, negative comments and everything. Like, I was not supported, they supported me with the conditions and everything. But before that happens, it's good to find and let your heart direct you to the person you feel that this one, if I help him, if I help her, at the end of the day, he is going to be successful. Guys, I think I've talked for long. I want to wind up here. I want to wish you well from wherever you are. Guys, watch this video from the start to the end. Watch my other videos. Share me out. Take me to 3,000 subscribers, and God is going to help you. The rains are back, guys. The rains are back. So I have a game at the field. I'm going to be going there. I still need your support, guys. A football ball goes at 20, let's say, yeah, a football ball goes at $20 US. Guys, I'll be very much appreciative if I get one. I've been pinning here. Let us come together. Let us support Top Talent Sportif, our local club. Guys, this is where talents are nurtured, talents are tapped, and we want to see our boys playing. We don't want to see our boys indulging themselves in drug use and everything. We want to see them proper men in future. Thank you very much for watching me in advance. God bless you. Let us meet in my next video. Goodbye.